Oh, I'm not really sure what I should say here. I mean, the title is pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, this is episode 16, Rock is Back. After a recap of Vakar's defeat at the hands of the Rangers, the episode officially opens with Rock at the place where the Armada Megazord was destroyed, saying that it's no surprise that Vakar couldn't defeat the Rangers, but that he was a good distraction. Rock goes on to say that now he's ready to put his master plan into effect as a massive drill appears. Rock says that the first drill to destroy the planet is in place, before adding that now it is time to get his power source. Cut to Orion taking out the garbage for Ernie, and while he's outside, he is captured in the alley by Rock and his creepy glowing eyes. Rock takes Orion back to his underwater base and starts draining his alien life force, which Rock plans to use to disable the Rangers' legendary power, as well as turn one of their own against them. The next day, the Rangers notice the giant drill as the Ranger keys turn to stone at the command center, so Gosei tells Tensu to alert the Rangers, saying he hasn't felt evil like this in a long time. Tensu tells the Rangers to get to the quarry, and when they arrive, they are met by Rock, who changes into his cybernetic form. After the initial shock of Rock's return, the Rangers say they'll take care of him like they did Vakar, but Rock says the Rangers did him a favor by destroying Vakar, adding that he has come to claim his birthright. Troy notices that Orion is missing, so the team decides to go on without him and morph into action. The Rangers try to attack Rock with their power cards, but he mirrors every attack, saying that with his new form, an alien power source, he is power incarnate. Rock then demonstrates how he can change into each of his past forms, so the Rangers decide to go super, but are unable to do so. Rock reveals that he disabled their super mode and captured Orion, as well as his master plan to use drills to tear the Earth apart. The Rangers try to attack Rock again, but he easily blocks every attack they throw at him before blasting the Rangers. Troy tries to strike Rock with his sword, but Rock dodges it and grabs Troy, comparing the Rangers to bugs before blasting Troy. Rock then grabs Gia and Jake and knocks them back, so Emma and Noah try to attack, but Rock does the same to them. Rock says he won't finish the Rangers just yet because he wants them to suffer, adding that someone else should have the honor of destroying them before revealing that he has the Robonite sword and leaving to his base. At his base, Rock is torturing Robonite, saying that he plans to use Orion's 6th Ranger power to reprogram Robonite to do his bidding, though Robonite says he will never abandon his mission to protect Earth.
Prisoner! Drillhorn! Yes, your highness! We are here to serve you, my liege. You commanders were always loyal to me, so you'll be rewarded with a special mission to serve me and my newest minion, Dark Robo Knight.
What is your command, Lord Rock?
Whoa, weird Digimon flashback. Anyway, the Rangers head back to the command center to find that all the Ranger keys are now stone, and Gia asks what they are going to do about Orion, Gosei saying that the only way to save Orion is to defeat Rock, who Tensu says is at the pier. The Rangers find Rock and try blasting him, but Dresnak and Drillhorn show up to block the attack. Rock introduces them quite literally as his left and right hand monsters and blocks the attacks of the Rangers. After some talk of Orion and how the Rangers won't let Rock hurt their friend, Rock says he has another surprise and introduces the Rangers to Dark Robo Knight, whose mission is to destroy Earth and its environment, saying he will start by eliminating all its protectors. Troy tries to convince Robo Knight that he's a good guy, but Robo Knight ignores him, so Noah charges Robo Knight in hopes of disabling and reprogramming him. However, that goes as well as you'd expect, with Robo Knight grabbing Noah by the throat and knocking him back. Robo Knight then proceeds to attack the other Rangers and gets ready to finish them off, but Rock stops him, saying he wants the Rangers alive long enough to see Earth ripped apart before the two leave. The Rangers demorph and comment on how they now have to fight Robo Knight, with Noah asking what they are going to do, Troy saying they go Ultra. Back with Rock, he informs Dresnak that his time has come, revealing that he spared the Rangers because he needs their power to set the next drill. Rock then goes to the beach where he is met by the Rangers in Ultra mode, so he sicks Robo Knight on them, who blasts the Rangers with his Vulcan cannon. Noah then charges Rock in an effort to break the villain's hold on Robo Knight, but he is knocked back. Robo Knight then attacks Noah and the two get into a sword fight, which Noah is reluctant to engage in, though Robo Knight says he has no choice. The other Rangers run to help Noah, but Rock sends Dresnak at them, and during the fight Rock says that Dresnak is able to absorb the energy the Rangers waste while fighting, just like he did with Orion. Meanwhile, Noah is able to shake off Robo Knight and attack Rock, but he gets blasted back, and Rock shows him the orbs he made to contain the Silver Ranger power, saying he will take Noah's power as well. Rock goes on to say that when he is done with Orion, there will be nothing left, just like Earth, but Noah says he and the other Rangers won't let that happen before the two take on each other in a duel. The other Rangers are eventually able to take down Dresnak with their Ultra power, and Noah, well, he's got a sword.
You want my power? Here, have some!
Rock then calls Zombats to make Dresnak grow and orders him to finish his mission before Rock and Robo Knight retreat. The Rangers call on their Mechazords to form the Gosei Great Megazord and take on Dresnak, and during the fight the Rangers call on the Sea Brothers to form the Sea Gosei Great Megazord, which they use to finish off Dresnak. However, this turns out to be exactly what Rock wanted, since Dresnak used the Rangers' attack energy to turn into a drill that is now set at sea. The Rangers realize that they played right into Rock's hands, and the episode ends with Rock saying that he only needs to set one more drill to destroy the planet, thanking the Rangers for their help as To Be Continued appears on the screen. Initially, when I saw the title of this episode, I thought it was too on the nose and that the creators of the show should have come up with something a bit cleverer. However, after watching the episode, I realized that the title was a statement of Rock's return to the show, and boy did he come back hard. I mean, in just one episode, he is able to capture Orion, disable Super Mega Mode, turn the Ranger Keys to stone, and reprogram Robo Knight to work for him, all the while completely owning the Rangers in every single confrontation that they have. But in order for me to effectively analyze Rock's evil plan, I need to start all the way back to when Rock first tried to reprogram Robo Knight last season. Remember, in that episode, Rock was trying to drain Robo Knight's power so he would be easier to reprogram, but Robo Knight was able to reroute the energy back into himself, causing the plan to fail. And then during Endgame, when Robo Knight sacrificed his own power to the Rangers, Rock took the opportunity to grab Robo Knight and take him back to the underwater base so he could reprogram him. This makes sense given how the Rangers were unable to find Robo Knight by the end of that episode, with Noah guessing that Robo Knight dragged himself off, but it's entirely possible that Rock only made it look like he retreated and that he actually teleported to the other side of the beach and dragged Robo Knight into the ocean. It is also possible that Rock was unable to reprogram Robo Knight because of his 6th Ranger power, so he instead opted to use another 6th Ranger's power to corrupt him into turning evil. I really like how Rock uses Orion's life force to disable Super Mega Mode and turn the Ranger Keys to stone, since it gives credibility to my theory that the Super Mega powers originated on Andregia. Plus, it simultaneously gives the show a good reason for Cameron Jibo to be absent through most of the episode, while also making Rock look downright sinister in his villainy. Thematically, the episode focuses primarily on how power can be corrupted and used for evil. Orion getting his power drained by Rock to corrupt Robo Knight, Rock saying he is power incarnate, and even the Rangers having their power used for evil purposes are all examples of how the theme of power is used throughout the episode. But the best part of this episode for me was how Rock was always a step ahead of the Rangers. At first I thought it was a bit out of character for Rock to not want to destroy the Rangers right off the bat, but then he revealed that he still needed the Rangers to make more drills, which I found absolutely genius, because it meant that even though the Rangers were still able to win the battle against one of Rock's commanders, they would still ultimately lose the war. As a side note, I really appreciate how the Rangers used the old Megazord and power-ups from last season in this episode, and to be honest, I wasn't aware of how much I missed all that stuff until I was writing this script. Overall, this episode is a really good reintroduction to the evilness that is Rock, and is actually quite dark in terms of how the Rangers are pretty much in a hopeless situation throughout, but that only adds to the tension of what will happen next. And while I can't in good conscience recommend this episode since the plot isn't technically over, I can at least say this is a strong first half. I'm Nick, aka IronBat1993, and may the power protect you.